Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the house Bill Yeoman and Andre Ware built, home to the Houston Cougars, where the fans are ready for liftoff. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the UAB Blazers, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Houston ready to boot it deep and get this game going. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, first play under the lights. You had all day to think about how you wanted to start the game. And this defense, exactly how they wanted to do it. Get to the quarterback and get him on the ground.
On second down, he'll fire. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
On third down, going up top. Fires left. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Blazers will line up to punt it away. He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The offense set for a first down play. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Oh, what a cut! He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They looked like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took a step, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pick number 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Just outside the red zone, first and 10 from the 21. They'll ride the hot hand. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor, too, between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M and Missouri joined the SEC. So this is always a fun one to watch, David. Wide open offense from the Big 12, and then you get the physicality and the speed from the SEC.
I think you nailed it right there. Two totally different worlds. They live in different worlds all the time. One is pitchy woo-woo, throw it around all over the yard. The other one, physicality. Which style can present itself today and win the ball game?
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this third and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And they jump on top.
And what a
nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in the rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And he added the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Everett. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out. Just a simple power play, power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth-quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
When you see those guys get off the football so fast, most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And they just kind of sneak that one in there. As a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the running.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive.
He unleashes a long one. He's got it. Touchdown, UAB. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top, because this guy's speed is a problem.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Miami was able to finish off a close one in South Florida today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Or should have stayed outside.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Wide out in motion. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the ball comes to rest right there.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Can anyone catch him? And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score tied 7-7.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. And the Blazers look to keep this drive humming. He's going to pass. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch.
Wow.
Gets it in. Touchdown, UAB. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's in goal. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
I gotta stay in front of the sticks. Better play calling this drive and need it.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2.
It's hard probably for the fans, well, and listen, for me too, to justify you haven't ran the football very well, not a lot of success, 3rd and short, and you run the football again. So I think you got to find something that's going to work. Maybe get the quarterback out of the pocket, him running the football, or he can run or pass, but the run game just itself, it's been pretty stuffed so far by this defense.
Off the RPO, complete. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll run play action. It's caught downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
That cornerback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Reads it, fires complete. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be. And now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Handoff from the gun. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They're going to ride this running back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. First down here for the offense. They'll give it to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
The sure hands, it's Otis. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
They'll throw it on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Timeout, UAB.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Well, they hit that deep crossing pattern, and nice job by the quarterback there, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field. He's not telegraphing where he's going to throw it. He knows he's got to give his guy a chance to work through the traffic, get all the way across the field, but you can't let the defense know where you're going with it. So really good timing between those two on that play.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, UAB.
And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Splits the uprights, it's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Blazers will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Motion from the offense. Off the play fake. Shoots it to the left. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, you get the incompletion there on third down, and you've still got a half of football basically to play.
Sorry,
Do you
bastard,
trust your
man.
defense down one possession to get it back to give you a shot? If you don't, you've got to stay out there and you've got to go for this, and you've got to dial up your best play to stay on the field.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
The give to the back. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. The give to the left side. Finds a crease at the 20. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, Dave.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys, because they're about to punch this thing in the end zone.
Trying to pound it in.
Bounced
Touchdown,
right off the
Blazers.
tackles like he's
And
fucking
they take it in
Marshawn
for 6
Lynch.
more points. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away.
UAB 24, Houston 14.
He'll bring it out. And he loses the
Oh
ball.
my God!
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance.
Good.
Right? You
Hope
wanna
he's
be able to
fucking
keep
dead.
this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And the Blazers line it up with a 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game,
Oh, better hurry up. Fuck you in this fucking pause.
get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quickly complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
You fucking kidding
So the offense
me?
accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone.
My team actually fell for the fake hike. What a collapse. What a collapse from fucking the Houston Cougars.
And after that penalty on the defense, the offense needs to move it just a hair more on 3rd and goal. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. You start with this kind of field position, if you have to settle for a field goal attempt, demoralizing. Third down coming up. Leaves it with the running back. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, UAB. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college
No,
football
you're not
this
fucking
weekend.
taking this bitch out. No
Notre
more.
Dame is
Only
currently
fucking
ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in South Bend. They're up by 11 over the Royals. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
From the gun, running back on the move. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
He fires to the left side. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Fuck this.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
The give to the tailback. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, the linebacker showing him read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on third and long. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
You know good and well the quarterback wanted to push the ball down the field, wanted to throw for the first down, couldn't do it because the defense had taken it away. He did the right thing, didn't turn it over, dumped it off to his running back. His running back got some positive yards, but guess what? Now it's decision time. It's fourth down.
Running for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Off play action on first down. Finds his tight end. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. He wants to throw. Quarterback extends the play. And that pass picked off. Trying to take it back. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, UAB. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, UAB 38, Houston 14.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. One touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
He's right on target. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Gets away. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. DB's right up on the receivers. Defense showing blitz here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on down.
This is so a Jesse Palmer. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Gotta look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. He's going to run it. Got room at the 35. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. That'll be a first down.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Feeling some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play,
he wants to go deep. And it's picked off at the goal line. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field positions.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
BYL. Elite choker stats.
They'll throw it on first down.
Damn, call me fucking.
Finds
That
his
was
man.
danger
It's
with all
Bishop.
these fucking chokes I
They
fucking
got
have,
three
dude.
for a big
I
gainer
wouldn't
to
say
the
even choked this
43.
game, but damn, I was
I
in
like
it.
this offense keeping the foot
Ball.
on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
Looking to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Trying to find his man on first down. They'll run the screen. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Now on second down. Wide receiver shows motion. On the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that
Come
one.
on now, I played Bama enough. I know that
They
formation.
understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
He couldn't find
Defense want
anywhere
to step
to go,
up when
and
it's
now
way
it's
too
fourth
late.
down.
Like, come on now.
Third down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out and get it to your
This shit
playmakers.
disrespectful.
That was
Come
the
on,
opposite
Sean
of that. They
Say.
got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. Fourth down now upcoming.
Calls it in.
This
And
motherfucker
they
is
make the tackle, but
disrespectful.
he has plenty for the first down.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots.
straight
They're just
pick.
trying to light up the scoreboard.
I lost all respect.
Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers.
Ain't
getting
no
all the
way.
plays, but it's
Ain't
DBs
no
that
way.
are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense.
Dude's a
They
beast.
got to get a stop. And if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running
ain't
the
got no
football right
respect for
up
you
the
now,
gut,
Sean
right
Taylor.
at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and
Ain't
get
got
this
no
big
respect.
stop.
This shit
With
is
the
crazy.
run on first and goal.
Fucking up
He's
38-14
got it down to the
going
1
for
yard
it on
line
fourth
right
down.
on the doorstep of Pater.
You're lucky I'm
And this is
fucking
exactly where you want to be as an offensive
got
coordinator.
somewhat
Like when you've got
God,
the lead
quit
late in the
the
football
fuck out
game,
this.
just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense.
God
a lot
damn,
of
I was
positive
in this
things to
game,
point to.
too.
This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun
Call
to
me
watch.
a fella
Not like when
dangerous,
you get
my
beat up.
choke
A lot
stand.
of big plays for this offense.
Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Into the end zone.
God damn,
And
fuck
give
me.
him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Houston, 14.
You think I did something to him personally the way he's
Fielded
fucking
in the
being
end
a
zone.
dick
It's in
on
goal.
this shit.
Rolling the dice to bring it
Come
out
on.
of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Houston offense comes onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for
Get me
next
the
week
fuck
for the rest
outta
of this
here.
season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.